Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Let's see if my microphone is getting temperamental. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hummingbird love. Welcome to my live. And I thought I'd start with a short share on how the energy is feeling, because it is very intense energy. And when there's intense energy, either you feel really, what's the word, like excited, and you're feeling your energy strengthen and you feel giddy, or hello, certain committees. Hello, Maya. Hello. So yeah, when you're in high energy intensities, it either feels really giddy and really exciting, or it feels really exhausting. And today I'm feeling it more in the exhausting. And I'm feeling that uncertainty energy, that fear energy, and that chaotic energy. So I just wanted to share what I am feeling, because many of you, hello Allison over on Facebook, how are you today? Yeah, many of you are also feeling it. Okay, now my cat wants to go out again. This happened the first time. 1 second, please. Come here, kitty. That was me. I'm back. That was me. I forgot I was connected by a wire. So speaking of chaos, that just happened. Yeah, okay. Where's my mic? Yeah, because I couldn't. Yeah, evidence of chaos, number one. Oh, that's hilarious. Yes, because this was on and I couldn't reach the door with that. So there we go. It's all good. We got it out of our system. The chaos energy for now. Okay, so let's try this again. Chaos energies everywhere. There has also been a lot of that death energy, grief energy, endings and beginnings. So a lot of us are seeing relationships around us shift. They're seeing careers change, how things operate are shifting. And also the physical death energy. With anybody who's been on social media, you may have noticed how many celebrities passed over the last weekend. And not saying that the energy caused that. Obviously, they all had other health conditions, and age and whatnot was contributing to it, of course. But it's just that grief energy in the collective that people are feeling. So know that you're not alone if you're feeling anxious. So lately I've been feeling anxious and I don't have a reason to per se. Yes, the I have been thrown a few curveballs, as everybody has recently, but it's nothing that I can't handle and nothing that um, I need to feel extremely anxious about. So I just wanted to share that tidbit of how I'm feeling, um, so that all of you can know that it's not just you. It's not just you feeling this energy. And often we feel that constriction, that constricted energy, like we feel squeezed, is how I usually describe it. And right before a big growth or expansion happens. So I also feel that through this energy, when we get through this, there's going to be an ascension, like the good will come out of it, but we just can't see it yet because we're still in that energy of, WTF? Why is this happening? What's going on? Um, what else is going to happen? That's also the feeling. Like, what else? What else? And very much the everything at once. Like, Spirit is not giving us a break at the moment. Okay. So I'm going to pull a collective card and then I will open it up for people who want to have a card pulled for them today. And if you have a question, you can ask a question. And if you don't have a question, that's all right too. And yeah, where is everybody watching from today? And I know I'm on Instagram and Facebook, so there's a few on Instagram and a few on Facebook. Let's see. Shubenacadie, yes. Bedford, welcome Bedford. Tara Texan, hello. So I'm gonna ask what message the universe has for all of us today. And then we can get into individuals. Hello from Dartmouth. 2 from Dartmouth, yay. Oh, of course. Fire spirit energy. This is appropriate. Fire. I have definitely also felt the fire energy. Not necessarily that we're in fire. And what you heard was all of my little crystals. When my phone got knocked over, so I did all of my crystals and my feather. Mayhem. Chaos, mayhem. Okay, fire, spirit, energy. Okay, so they're showing me the transformation of fire. Like, fire is one of those elements that we get to witness with our eyes. Alchemy in process right in front of us. So you put a piece of wood in the fire and the solid wood turns into like gases and vapor, and it also turns into ash. So the fire does that alchemy right in front of you. And we can use that fire in the same way energetically. So one of the messages is to call on the fire to help you transmute that energy within, that energy that you're feeling, any stuck energy, any energy that feels stagnant, and emotions that are coming up, really paying attention to, is this mine or is this the collective? Because often I'll be feeling things and it's because of how the people around me are feeling. It's not my emotion. Um, so it's important to consider that. Um, and they're also showing me how quickly fire can change things. So that fiery energy coming in to change things. And we are definitely in the energy of transformation, very fast transformation. So if you want to manifest something, it can happen very quickly. If you want to change something, it can happen very quickly. And all you need to do is focus on that energy of what energy you want to be in, how, and hold that energy, and then that energy will come to you. So that is a powerful collective message. And they're also reminding me of, being your authentic self, because it's time. Like, if you're trying to hide at all anymore, the universe is really gently, but sometimes forceful. If you've ignored the, gentle messages and gentle reminders, it will force you a little bit. But it really wants you to step into your authentic being and your authentic self and do what you love, which is, each soul has their own purpose, and we often overcomplicate what that is. We think it's this big thing with 100 steps, but it's not usually that at all. So that is the collective message. Thank you all for staying with me and listening. And I will now open it up. Thank you for all the hearts. So who would like a card pulled with a short channeled message for you today? You can just comment a question or that you'd like a card in the comments, and I will pull a card for you. So many hearts, thank you. Anybody? Tara Dixon, yay! And do you have any question, or would you like whatever the message is? Anything you're not seeing clearly, Tara Dixon. Anything she's not seeing clearly. Nothing clearly. So, patience, the foggy bog, and they're asking to pay attention to the fog. So, and they're showing that the fog is an aspect of you. It's not a block per se, but it's like a filter. So you're not seeing certain things clearly because there's like an element of fear or mistrust in your perception. And they're showing me to focus on your inner energy instead of looking to external. So often we look to external for validation. We look to external for, reflecting confirmation in what we're feeling. And they're really wanting you to look within. So start looking within instead of getting that external validation from others. And that takes time and practice. I walked through it myself, where everything I needed to hone my intuition, I needed that validation, I needed that reflection from others. And also they're showing me that there's joy in spaces where you're focusing on the negatives. So there's more like anxiety and worry in your field than needs to be, because you're more focusing on what could go wrong instead of what's there. So some practices in gratitude would help with that, to bring you more back to what you have and what you've already accomplished and how much growth you've done. Because they're also showing me the amazing growth that you've done and all the work that you continue to do. So yeah, just trust, which has been coming up a lot in other people's readings and within myself. Trust. So I hope that helps you, Tara, fellow Tara. And then we had Maritime Fam. For guidance. You're so welcome, Tara. Maritime Fam and looking for guidance. Okay, let's see. Guidance for Maritime Fam. It's the same card. Okay. They're asking me to pull another one as well, but Bog patience. So there's also an element of patience, and the information that came through for Tara could resonate with you. And Dragonfly Spirit, which is change. Yeah, so they're saying, like, I've seen you being very excited about change, about transformation, about what's coming next, and welcoming the change in. And at some points, I see you being impatient with how things are moving. So often we'll have these big spurts of growth, and then we were asked to rest and slow down. And so it's like you sprint for 20 minutes and you make so much progress, and then they're asking you to just like sit and wait. And it's in that time of sitting and waiting that the impatience comes, because you've seen how fast it can happen. You've had glimmers of manifestations taking place for you, and so they're asking you to be patient with the change. And also they're saying that it's happening, but it's not on the physical, if that makes sense to you. It's like the energy is going out and it's coming back, but it hasn't gotten to the physical at the moment. So your changes are coming, abundance is coming, but it just needs the time to get back. So yeah, and I love this, the Dragonfly card, because dragonflies are also very resilient. Um, they shift so quickly during change, and they can flip upside down or backwards. Um, so it's showing your versatility in the time of change. So I feel you might be one of the people who are like getting excited. There's still an element of fear there because there is the unknown, like what comes next. But that is the message for you, a Maritime fan. I hope with some guidance to be patient with the change. And Aaron was the next one, if Aaron is still here. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through. Whatever the universe needs me to know right now. Awesome. For Aaron. No, you're so welcome. Maritime Jam Sam. Hello, Aaron. You're still here. Awesome. Okay. Then let's see. What does the universe want you to know in this moment? And I'm doing readings this weekend at Amethyst Boutique. If you would like a longer reading, more in depth, where we can have more of a conversation, and that's in Dartmouth. So, what message does the universe have? Shuffle. Earth spirit, stability. So there's this beautiful fairy by a tree. There's also all of these butterflies, and they're showing me how much transformation you've done, how much growth you've done. Like totally different person for the better. I'm also seeing how at times that was overwhelming to grow and shift so quickly. And this beautiful fairy, and they're showing me how you have that fairy energy. There's also an element of the galactic energy, which feels a lot like fairy energy. And so they're showing me that in these tumultuous times, to really focus on where you find stability. So whether that's in nature, spending time with family and friends, or with friends who feel like family, to have that grounding energy, that is your rock. So and they keep saying rock, like find your rock and tie your energy to that rock, so that when you're out in these tumultuous energies of especially uncertainty, then you feel more grounded and stable, and you don't get caught up in other people's energy as much when you keep focused on that rock. And they're showing the earth as the rock too, so I feel you're very connected to the earth energy and nature. So grounding grounding is also just coming back to the present moment. Another way to look at grounding your energy is, how can I remind myself that I'm here, like for example, I am in my home, I'm safe, there are no immediate dangers around me, and so there's nothing to fear. And when we look too far into our future, we get anxious because we're looking too many steps ahead and we're not there yet. We don't know what the steps are to get there. We don't know how we're even going to get there, and that becomes overwhelming. So just bring yourself to the present moment. Some people journal, some people do yoga, meditation, just being in nature also brings people back. And if I can't get into nature, I'll listen to nature sounds. So putting on waves or birds or however you can get that connection with nature wherever you are. And we live in an amazing time that you can just, pop on a YouTube video or Spotify playlist and have that connection energetically. So, Erin, I hope that helped. Just hold on to that rock and it will get you through. To summarize. And thank you for being here live. Thank you for choosing to get a card. And let's see, who was next? I think it was Search and Seek Minis. If you are still here, Search and Seek Minis. And we'll pull up a card for you. And then we'll get to Hummingbird. Oh, you're so welcome, Erin. Thank you for the feedback. Okay, Search and Seek Minis. Let's pull a card for you. And then it will be I feel Hummingbird. Whatever wants to come through. Oops. Now I'm just starting a comment. No, cancel. Oh, hello, Gabrielle. Welcome. Welcome to the Chaos Energy, Gabrielle. Yes, a lot of chaos energy in the collective. Okay. We are pulling a card for Hummingbird. Hummingbird love. Whatever message comes through. Let's see. Guardians of the land, and not surprised at all because I'm not Hummingbird. Protection. Gorgeous. So this isn't protection from evil entities or bad. This is protecting your energy. How are you overexerting or exhausting your energy without needing to? So taking on other people, I don't mean to giggle about this, but because I know you, taking on other people's things, taking on other people's energy, wanting to help and fix for others, and that need to do it all. So you don't have to do it all. And I know your guides have said this many, many times, and they really want you to hear it, that you don't have to do it all. You don't have to do it all alone. You don't have to be responsible for the outcomes of so many souls. And you're really taking on a lot yourself, and they really want you to ask for help, and not switch your relationship with asking for help is not a weakness. It doesn't mean that you're weak. asking for help is, communicating. It's letting others know what are your needs, and that your cup is, empty. And by asking for help, someone else helps you fill it back up. Um, and there's a lot of overthinking and over analyzing. Am I doing it right? Should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? And that's really causing a lot of exhaustion and diminishing your energy. So they're showing me like being in nature, which the card is a giant, gorgeous tree with mushrooms and a deer and a night sky. So spending more time in nature and allowing those times for yourself, and taking your soul animals. Like, I know you have dogs. Like, I see you taking the dogs and going on walks and just relaxing in nature to recharge that energy. Because they're saying you're not protecting your own energy. So you're letting it go to everybody. And they're not doing it as scolding you. They're just doing it so that you're aware. And now you can see it, and now you can shift it and do something about it and help bring some of that energy back. So hopefully that resonated with you. Boop, boop. Amazing. And did I fall on for the search and seek minis, or did I get distracted? I'm praying today. Amazing. Thank you for the validation. Awesome. And if anyone else would like a card pull, you can do another one. And yes, I'm in the crystal shop this weekend. 12 to 5, doing everything one-on-one. And that when you're one-on-one, it goes a little bit more into depth. All the hearts. Thank you, Maya, for search and seek minis. Okay. And yes, okay. So I'll do search and seek minis, and then I will do you, Maya. Thank you, thank you. Yay. Yes, next time I will have a piece of paper and write them all down. Still learning. Okay. Search and seek minis. Let's see. What the universe has for search and seek minis. Oh. This one was really wanting to come up for you. Raven Spirit Truth. So there's the gorgeous Raven, who I always see Raven as the guardian between realms, the guardian. And they're also showing me the guardian for change. So when transitions and change are happening, the the raven, the guardian between worlds, is there to help you through the change, through the transition, and help protect you. And this beautiful maiden in the woods with red. And they're showing me the red as connected with the root. And the root energy center is where our foundation of safety and trust comes from. And so, and they're also showing me ancestral and generational connections. So know that you are safe, know that you're protected, know that even though transitions and changes are happening very quickly, that you are okay, you are safe, and you're so supported and surrounded by ancestors at all moments. And so many hearts, thank you. It feels so like there's an overwhelming feeling of being loved and supported that is very needed at this moment in time for you, and to trust that feeling. And they're also showing me like a void, and like I'm seeing the raven going in first. So it's like you're not alone going into the unknown. And usually the void is something that we don't know what's next. Like we never know what's next. We have an idea of what tomorrow will be, but the universe has more ambitious opportunities for us than what we can even imagine. So trust that what's coming next is going to be phenomenal and magical and in alignment. And unfortunately, sometimes that means we have to go through a grief cycle and a death cycle of ending, something beginning. But it's also, they're showing me it's not always, it's not what you expect. So hopefully that helped. So much love from ancestors. So much love. And I was hearing the drumming. So I feel you're also meant to use the drum medicine when you're feeling down to help bring back the energy. Oh. The stability card also just fell up for you. So, similar to the previous message of stability. You are so welcome, Certainty Committees. Oh, thank you for the feedback. And sending you so much love as you walk through whatever comes next. And thank you for all of the hearts. Okay, Maya. This is recharging my battery. I just had a nap and I felt like I needed another nap. And now I'm like, okay, we can do this. So thank you to all of you. Because we get it through being together, amplifying. When we come together, even if it's online, we amplify each other's energy. Okay. There's like excitement when I start connecting with your energy, Maya. Mm, what message does it? Ooh. So, bear spirit, healing, which is very much a theme of collective energy, but I'm seeing a deep, deep healing happening for you through this squeezing and compressing of the next few weeks. And it's bringing up some conflict. Four, 44. Yeah, it's bringing up some conflict, and not just like I'm seeing conflict within family members, but I'm also seeing conflict in, friendships and people that you don't normally have like misunderstandings or um, like usually, okay, how can I say this? Sometimes they go really fast and I'm like, okay, slow down. So sometimes you're really like people who you're in alignment with. So it's people who you've been in alignment with for a really long time who they just get you. Um, you're on the same wavelength. In the next little while, they're showing me like blips of like you're on different wavelengths at certain moments. And that's just that you're growing and expanding at different times. Like everybody's on their own time frame. Like there's no race, there's no rush, there's no finish line that all of us need to get to before a certain date. But working with that when you're, in relationships with other people, at times is challenging because they're just not where you are, and sometimes your energy and your energy shifting can influence other people. And when I say influence, it's just nothing you've done or said, it's just the energy you hold. And there's nothing you need to do to stop it, because all of us experience this as we grow and shift, that some people who are near us are resisting. So they're resisting changing, they're resisting growing, they're comfortable where they are, they want to stay in their little box, and your energy is asking them to shift just by being you and just by doing the work that you're doing. And so they can reflect back, that it's not really anger, it's more like agitation. It's like they're agitated by your energy, and like they might say things like, what do you have to be so happy about, or like, why are you so happy, or like just things like that. And stand in your ground and stay in your energy. Yes, you feel this so much. Yes, because we're the people who are open and welcoming the growth and the change are on such an accelerated path. Like we're opening and expanding exponentially, where if a like partner or friend it wants to stay in that box, then every day you're coming in with more and more energy, and so they get like they feel it, even if they're not open or believe, they still feel it. Like they can't deny that they feel it. So just stand in your power. And there's a quote or meme that I've seen many times, that's keep your energy to be your true authentic self, and let others like get to your energy. Don't dim or diminish yourself to match others, because it's actually more painful for us to go to that lower energy, because it often reminds us of an aspect of ourselves from a few years ago when we might have been, experiencing anxiety and depression and all of those icky things that we've really made a lot of, put a lot of work in healing, which is where the healing card comes up again. And they're also showing me to really own how much you've grown and how much work you've put in. And you don't have to defend it. Like, it's not, you don't have to defend your beliefs in any way, because they are what they are, and you get to choose your own beliefs, as long as it's not doing anybody harm or overriding someone's free will, and it's for the highest good of all, then you're doing amazing. Yes. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Did I miss anybody? I'm going to quickly scroll back. Hello, Becoming Soulful. Awesome. Hello, Any Which Way Emporium, if you're still here. Some people came in at the same time. I got Maya, I got Erin, I got Search and Seek Minis. Excuse me. Is there anybody else? You're so welcome, Maya. Anybody else that would like a card today? And if not, we will sign off. And again, I am at Amethyst Boutique this weekend. If you enjoyed this live, I'm also going live on Thursday. And there are a few events coming up, including an in-person Mystic Misfits event where we all just get together and talk about whatever comes up at a Mystic Misfits in person. Also, there's a Cosmic Journey coming up and a Portal Paint Night. So lots of things, lots of magic happening in July. Thank you for all the hearts, you guys. It feels amazing. It feels amazing to be here. I'm so glad that you all showed up for yourselves. And even if you didn't interact, I see you. I see the work that you're doing. I hear you. And yeah, just keep spreading your magic, keep spreading your light, and together we'll do this. We can get through it all. And yeah, remember that you are the magic. It's not the things around you that make you magic. You are the magic. So till next time, thank you so much and goodbye.